Hello everyone. I have some strange items from Japan via buy. It's going to be broken into three sections. The first section it was basically bundles. So this is just stuff that was in the bundle that I'll show first. None of it is super impressive, but this is like a film slide, but it's obviously not. It's just like some kind of a collectible of Jesse James and Pikachu. But if you shine a light through it, it does project like onto a wall, which is pretty cool. There were 4 of these lenticular Pokemon. I think the back's quite cool, being metallic. Obviously, they're all beaten up, but this was just free with the items I actually wanted. The good stuff's coming at the end, if anyone watches. There's a Weeping Bell. I do like the backs, to be fair. Execute a Meowth. And last of all, is that Rhydon? Rhyhorn? I always get them too confused because who likes them, to be honest? Then they came with, there was a Farfetch card with the little plastic figurines on the back, and a Noctowl with figurines on the back. 2 highly damaged Meiji cards. Literally tat. We got a Sandslash, it looks like a sticker to be fair, with Who's That Pokemon on the back. Comment below. Venusaur is very damaged with Who's That Pokemon on the back. Comment again. Machop, Who's That Pokemon on the back. And there's a Poliwhirl with Who's That Pokemon on the back. Then it came with, these are the scratch cards. I think they're the Tomy scratch cards. They've all been scratched, so completely waste of time. But again, all free with the stuff that I actually wanted. There is a Prism Articuno that looks quite cool. But then, going into the 2 things I actually brought it for, sadly, you've seen me with the PSA 10 Sylveon sticker. I brought the full set, but there's a black dot down the bottom, so this will probably go straight to the kid instead of being graded. And the Pikachu, he bent the ears in wrapping, but it had a Mew on, so that will probably be ungradable. Most of these, I shall just probably try and sell separately if I ever get a table. I think on eBay, most of these sell for about £10 to £15 for the hollow ones at the moment, which is lunacy compared to what I've paid direct from Japan. But what most of you don't know is I've just started a Tandem Mouse collection. And the Sprigatito has Tandem Mouse in the back. So that could be gradable. There's Fuecoco, the starter that I chose. And Quaxley, the worst of the bunch. The Charizard is quite cool. I've seen Charizards in Pretend sale, but that's got a little bend in the corner again. So unfortunately, I did buy these to grade, but I don't think any of them are really gradable. Gengar might send that off. I've got 2 Umbreons now, and I do want the Umbreon in a 10, so I'll probably send off both Umbreons. And then you've got, God, who's that? I can't even think of its name. It's the middle evolution, isn't it? This is the generation that, to be fair, I hated. Lucario's quite cool with a Blaziken. Who would win in that matchup? Yamper, is that, I want to say? Not completely sure. Zoroark and Reuniclus, or the first one, Solosis. Underrated, the pair of them. And Rowlet is a fan favourite. But yeah, I did buy these. I was going to grade these. Hopefully I got 10s, and I thought on a table it'd look something a bit different. For the cost and grading, I'd be in each one for about £16. They've been selling for 40 to 100 in 10s, but it just wasn't packaged very well. This was the main reason for buying. I'm going to just take them out of sleeves quick. Now, I was at the London Card Show, and obviously as a Kabuto collector, I found one Kabuto card that I'd never seen before. The bloke didn't know what it was. It was as badly destroyed as all of these ones, and he wanted 45 quid for it. Now, by searching Cardass and stickers and lenticular 3D on buy, I have came across these cards. I also found an account on Instagram called Nidoking, I think his name is, or Nido Kingdom, and he has the full set. And he actually had that they were called Shinkazukan. So I was like, right, that'll help even more. But I actually found these all on just searching 3D lenticular, Pokemon Encyclopedia, Pokemon Evolve cards, just random stuff like that. But you can see they're like all line. Is that a Wiggly or is that a Jiggly? I know they're destroyed, but honestly, the ones in London, it was as bad condition as this, and they wanted £45 for a Kabuto. Online, there's a Charizard for £100, and there's a different Charizard with the gadget that you're about to see for £130. Blastoise is online for about £70. Bit better condition than this, but still £70-80 for a Blastoise. There's obviously Eevee, Flareon. But the thing about these is, who shall we do? Because my Instagram is Pompey Blue Blastoise, we'll do this one. So there is this little gadget. It's a little slider. And each slider's got a different sticker. I've seen Mew, Psyduck, Squirtle. There's all different ones. But what you do is you slide the card, and now you can see why. Oh, I've got a feeling there's going to be no sound on this video because my mum's just messaged me on Facebook. So I'll probably record this, but if this goes up, everything was fine. But you can see it's a real bastard to slide these in. And that's why they're all bent, that's why the edges are all destroyed. It's honestly terrible. Doing this on camera is even harder. Right, there we go. So, the slider moves up and down, depending where you need to go. But, as you can see, there's Psyduck. You move it ever so slightly, and it evolves into Golduck. Now you would slide across to Blastoise, and there he is, standing nice and proud. Slide it ever so slightly, and now it's a Wartortle. Now, I thought this was just cool. I collect anything strange, anything a bit weird. And obviously, there's a Slowbro. There's a Slowpoke. When I first saw it in London, I was like, what in the bloody hell are these cards with lines all down them? I just couldn't work out what they were. But by doing random searches and finding the account on Instagram, I obviously got to the point where I now know what they are and I know what to look for. They, as soon as they go through the slider, they get destroyed. It was literally a design flaw. But I am watching another item, and it's a Dragonite card. God, it just doesn't want to go in on that bottom corner. 2 seconds, people. There is a Dragonite card, and it looks like it's never been through the slider. So it is like actually perfect condition. It's pricey, but considering the Kabuto in London was £45 and it's as wrecked as these, the price that I can get a near pristine card of is actually quite good. God, my mum is on one today. She keeps sharing stuff, keep getting notifications. Oh, that was in then. What a fucker. Gonna annoy me, this is. Just can't get the bottom corner in. There we go. Fucking hell. Prize for the biggest idiot award. So you've got the Ponyta running, changing into Rapidash. There's Eevee, sat there. And then, oh, careful, careful. Evolves into Flareon. And, as I say, the Charizard cards are mad expensive. There's Charmeleon. And it evolves into your Charizard. So, just unusual. As I say, I've only seen one other account, and that was with me searching all types of Japanese searches. I eventually found that bloke, and he had all kinds of weird stuff that I like. But yes, quite a weird little purchase, I thought. I've got 5 of them cards. I'll try and get a Kabuto, but that'll be it. Because as I say, despite being destroyed and kind of niche, they are very expensive cards. Lastly, I was going to save this, but look at that. Let's do one at a time if we can. Look at that. That is a Mario sticker, and it's Pokemon inside the gym and the first route. Then we've got Cycling Road, it looks like. Little Gyarados in the bottom corner. Little Snorlax at the top. A little Squirtle. Little Magikarp. Fishing in one of the towns. One of the caves. Geodude on there. A little Bulbasaur. Diglett. How smart are these? Everyone talks about the Luigi Mario Poncho collaboration, but I knew about this because a few years ago I brought a bundle and it had a Mewtwo little like dice tin, and it's clearly Mewtwo in 8-bit style, but inside it's a fire level of Mario. And ever since then I've been like, oh, one day I'll get more from this collaboration. And because I'm going into more niche items that you don't see every day, look at the Bowser, and that is in a gym. That's cool, that little Dragonite up the top, it looks like. Maybe a Gengar over here. But I thought those were really cool. The plan is, PSA are grading more and more stickers. I could try and contact them, but their customer service is awful. MGC will also grade pretty much any stickers, and they are cheaper. Obviously, this and PSA would look a damn sight better, you'd probably say. But I want stuff that, as people are walking past, they see stuff they've never seen before. And I actually have another set of these coming, and it's the Pokemon stickers with the Mario inside. So my Mewtwo tin, there'll be a sticker of that with the fire level inside. So if you are a Mario fan and a Pokemon fan, this is something that's quite cool. And this is actually my favourite item. I was mostly looking forward to getting the sliders through, but now these have came, I just think they look absolutely quality. But this is the kind of thing I'm going into more. I don't like the modern cards, don't really want to pay for alt arts, and the old stuff, there's just no market for it seems lately. But I thought if I can get a table of, if you're a Rowlet fan, if you're a Charizard fan, if you're a Pikachu fan, and you see items that you've never seen before, or if, like me, you think, God, the new games, they just suck. They might be better graphics, but it's just not the same feeling as playing through Red, Blue, Yellow, Crystal, Emerald. Stuff like this is going to hit you straight in them, like, core memories. And if it's 20 quid to grade plus the price of paying it, and it's, like, most likely the only one in the world, do I even want to sell it? That's the issue. But I can always go and find more, I suppose, and grade again. So yeah, just a couple of little pickups. I probably won't do a video on its own for the Pokemon set of these. But if I buy some more stuff, get some more slabs or anything in, I'll add them to a video later down the line. But out of that, out of the random bundles, the holo stickers, the slider cards, or the Mario Pokemon collab, what's your favourite item? Always interested to see. And if these were graded, is it something that on a table in London, you see a table of all arts, all £100 to £300, and every single table, 50 tables have the same Charizard card, or you see this on one table and you're like, oh, let's stand out, it sticks in your mind, would you go back and buy that? And it wouldn't be cheap. I mean, if it's the only one in the world and people don't know where to get them from, I'll name the price, but it ain't going to be £1,000, put it that way. I've got to make some profit on top. But would you consider buying stuff like this? I'm always interested to know what people would do. If I do a table, I would like a table that isn't the mundane stuff that everyone else normally sees. So any comments would be appreciated, but my last few videos don't seem to get anyone watching them, so we'll see. Anyway, see you later. It's a week of horse racing for me. It's the Cheltenham Festival. If I win there, I'll be buying more strange stuff like this. See you later, and goodbye.